And then softly close your eyes here. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling through the nose. We don't often start standing, but I wanted to today just to feel invigorated. So as we're standing here, allow yourself to really let your eyes hang heavy. Allow the skin on your face to soften, and the hand on your heart feels that heartbeat against your chest. We are alive and we are here. And we're steady just like a mountain is. So as we stand in Tadasana, can we feel our feet root down? Almost as if they're going through the mat, through the floor, through the earth. And can we feel the crown of the head lift? The spine is long, the neck is really expanding, and the shoulders fall away from our ears. It's always a great thing to do to take a few moments of silence and stillness to ground ourselves. So even throughout your day, if we don't have a full hour to practice yoga, we can close our eyes and come into Tadasana and feel our heartbeat as we breathe. Scanning the body, seeing if we're holding on to any tension. Maybe that tension's in a sore spot, or maybe we're gripping our lips and our eyes. Can we breathe into that space and let that go? And I invite you today to take things extra slow. So we're going to be moving quite fast today during our flow. I invite you to move slowly and mindfully through each pose, knowing that there is no rush. So if you are behind me or ahead of me, you are exactly where you need to be. I also invite you today to practice non-judgment. So that starts with ourselves. So throughout our asanas today, our poses, we're going to practice non-judgment by not letting thoughts arise that are negative or that start with, I should be looking like this, or I should be doing this. We're going to erase that from our vocabulary today and instead replace it with, I am here. So wherever your leg lands or wherever your body is in a pose, you are here, exactly where you need to be. Inhale deeply through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Ha! Let's do that again. Really let go. Inhale deeply. Ha! And then inhale through the nose, close the lips, exhale through the nose. Very briefly, set an intention for your practice tonight, whatever that means to you. Inhale and exhale. And slowly rub your hands together at heart center. Softly cover your eyes, blink them open under your palms, and float the arms down. We're going to inhale, bring the feet together, bend your knees, sweep the arms all the way up, coming right into Utkatasana chair pose. So scoop the pelvis. Feel a little C shape with the low belly. Roll the shoulders back, pull the chest forward. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, breathe. And then inhale, rise up. Clasp your hands, release all but the pointer fingers, and then exhale over to one side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale over to the opposite side. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your knees, sit low, chair pose. Great. Again, flowing here. Inhale. Exhale over to one side. Inhale up. Exhale over to the opposite. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees. Great. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, sink low. Really squeeze the inner legs here. Inhale up. Exhale over. Push the hips down as you root the legs. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale, bend your knees. Scoop out the pelvis. Good. Pause here. Make sure big toes are touching. Knees are together. Hug the inner legs together. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. And then exhale, sweep your arms back as if you're going to clasp your hands behind you. And then inhale, reach them up. Exhale, sweep them back. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, and are we still curling that C shape out of the low belly? So make sure there's no arch in the back. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Again, inhale. Exhale, and then inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale the hands together at heart center. Stand tall, Tadasana. Then inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive all the way over your legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release your head. Bend your knees, step one foot back. The other to meet at plank pose, top of a push-up. Slowly lower the knees. Bend the elbows, lower the chest and chin, then slide the chest forward. Inhale, rise up for cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And pause here in downward facing dog. See if the hips can lift up towards the sky. Spread your fingers wide and root the heels down. And again, we're going to practice non-judgment. So can we observe our alignment without making negative thoughts or assumptions about it? And when we observe, can we make those little adjustments, maybe shifting the feet back and forth, maybe pressing into the heels of the hands for more stability? Breathing here, inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, look between the hands. Slowly walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive over the legs, let the head go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, plant your hands, step one foot back long, the other to meet it, and you can lower knees, chest, and chin here, or bend your elbows. Hover over the mat for chaturanga. And then inhale, rise up for cobra, or take thighs off the mat for upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, lift, rise all the way up. Exhale, through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Great, bend your knees, sweep the arms up, chair pose once more. Tailbone is lengthening down, scoop your belly button back. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale the hands at heart center, twist over to your right. Hook the left arm to the outside of the right leg. Press into the palms, lift the chest. Gaze up, take that nice twist and breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. And feel that breath in the ribs, especially the lower ribs that are twisting. Inhale. Exhale. Can we create space by breathing deeply? Inhale. Exhale, take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, back to heart center, twist over to the left. Hook the arm to the outside, press into the palms. Gaze up, 3 breaths here. One more. And exhale, back to heart center. Dive all the way over your legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step back to plank, and move through that vinyasa flow, knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga, to cobra or upward facing dog. Back to downward facing dog. Pausing here, taking a nice deep breath, lift the hips, inhale. Exhale, breathe. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to the knees. Reposition the hands under the shoulders. Knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, push your hands into the mat firmly. Curl the head, curl the tailbone. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine. Again, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Take one more cat and cow. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Inhale, come back to table. Send your right leg back. Spin the right heel down and reach the right arm up for modified side plank here. And feel the length root down the right side of the body as you spin the chest, gaze up. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, option to stay here, option to flex through your foot. Lift it off of the mat for a balance pose. And if you'd like to take it one step further, you can bend your knee, reach the right hand back for that foot, and kick the foot into the hand and take your chest forward. So we get this nice round shape. Inhale. Exhale, breathe, and can we release any tension? Maybe we're holding it in our face. Maybe we're holding it in our toes. Let that go. Let all the other places be soft. And take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. And take that hand and knee down. Send that left foot back. Spin the left heel. Inhale, left arm up high. And again, rotate the chest. Feel your foot root down. Option to stay here. Option to flex the foot, lift it off of the mat. Option to bend your knee, reach that left hand back. Kick the foot into the hand, pull the chest forward, gaze forward. Balance here. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Keep pushing down firmly. Inhale. Exhale, take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release the arm and leg down to the mat. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Hopper step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step that right leg only back. And then lower the right knee to the mat, untuck the back toes. Lift your torso up so that shoulders are right over the hips. We're gonna inhale, sweep the arms up, clasp all but the pointer fingers so they're stretching straight up. Feel the front of the body hug in, and then softly send the hips forward. And when we do, be gentle here. Back of the foot is pressing down. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Inhale. And then exhale over towards that left side. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale and slowly send the spine forward over the leg. So the spine is nice and long, and then slowly circle to the right and lift back up. Again, nice little circles here. Exhale over to the left. Sweep it forward. Inhale over to the right and rise up. Exhale over to the left. Sweep it forward. Exhale and inhale again. Exhale over. Inhale, sweep it forward. Exhale around and lift up. Keep squeezing the sides of the arm against the ears and circle around and up. Release the palms. Option to straighten your back leg here. Option to plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm up high. Take a twist. All the while breathing, so feel the shape rather than see it. Sink the hips nice and low. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release the palms. Step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow or skip it, and always an option to skip it. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale. Half lift. Flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep up tall. Exhale, long spine dives over the legs. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step that left leg nice and long, lower the knee to the mat, untuck the toe, and then sit up tall so shoulders are over the hips. Clasp the hands, release all but the pointer fingers, and lift all the way up. Front of the body is hugging in nice and strong, and then slowly sink the hips forward. Squeeze the sides of the head with the arms, but release the shoulders so they're down away from the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, breathe, sink a little bit deeper into that hip. Inhale. And then exhale gently towards the right side. And slowly circle the spine forward. Inhale to the left. And back up. Exhale over towards the right. Circle forward to the left. And inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Circle to the left. Inhale up. Again, exhale and circle. Long spine here. Inhale. Exhale. We're moving the whole torso as one. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Circle. And then inhale up. Exhale. Release the hands. Option to stay here. Option to straighten your back leg. Option to plant your left hand. Inhale. Right arm up high. Twist. Releasing any tension in your feet. Because if you're like me, you like to grip your toes. So can we release any tension there? And then notice where else we're holding on to tension. Maybe our shoulders or our hips. Breathe into that area. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, let that go. Step back, move through your vinyasa flow or skip it. From here, everybody lower your knees. Sit the hips back. Take a well-deserved child's pose, closing your eyes. Take a few moments to notice your breath in all of its glory. So maybe it's shaking. And what a great reminder it is when it shakes, that it's there. Maybe it's really deep at this moment. Just be here wherever you're at with your breath. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Step that right foot back. Coming right into warrior two. So back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. We're gonna bend the front knee. It's gonna be right over the ankle and sweep the arms long. Releasing any tension in the shoulders. So can they press away from the ears? Can we almost feel like a puff of air underneath the arms? Yes. So they're nice and lifted. That looks beautiful, everyone. And then really press down through the back foot. We're always going to try to maintain this balance, this evenness between both legs. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Take another breath, inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward, release this hand to the top of the thigh or to the inside of the foot, pressing down on the mat. Sweep your right arm past your head, extended side angle. And as we reach, balance it out by pressing down through the back foot even more. Again, inhale. Exhale, take another breath, inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up. Straighten your front leg, pull the hips back. Reach forward into the hand comes to the thigh, the shin, or the mat. Spin your chest, gaze up for triangle pose. And keep rooting your right hips back. Option to flip your top palm here. Bend your elbow, reach for that left hip crease. And take several deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Few more. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, release that top arm, press into the feet, rise all the way up. Bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank, and move through your vinyasa flow. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release your head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Step your left foot back. Find that nice alignment, and remember, we're never stuck in a pose, so you can always adjust. Back foot is nice and parallel, so the toes are actually pointing this way, and the front toe is pointing straight ahead. And then sweep the arms long. Bend that front knee a little bit deeper, and as we do, press down. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath. Remember that puff of air under the arms to keep them lifted. Inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward, reach, reach, reach until this arm comes to the top of the leg or to the inside of the foot on the mat. Sweep your left arm past your head and breathe wherever you're at. Inhale. Exhale. Keep spinning your chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up. Straighten your front leg. Pull your left hips back. Keep reaching forward until the hand comes to the thigh, the shin, or the mat. Spin the chest, gaze up. Option to flip the top palm so it faces to the wall behind you. Bend your elbow, reach for that right hip crease. Keep spinning your chest, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath. One more, inhale. Exhale, release the top arm. Press into the feet, rise all the way up. Good, then re-bend your front knee, cartwheel your hands down, step back. Move through your vinyasa flow or skip it. Bend your knees, lightly hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Nice. All right, I'm gonna turn and face you. We're gonna come into a little flow here. So big toes and heels are gonna touch. Inner legs are hugging together, so feel them squeeze and then lift. We're gonna send our arms out in front of us, palms face down, and they're at shoulder height. Slowly bending your knees as if you're coming into Utkatasana chair pose. And this is the first option, to stay here in this modified chair pose. We're going to aim to keep the shoulders over the hips and not forward. So pull them back, scoop your belly button in, and pause here. If you'd like to take this pose a little bit deeper, we're gonna lift both heels today, squeezing the ankles together. And breathe here, inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale, take 1 more. Inhale for 3. Exhale, and then inhale. Lower the legs, gaze up. Take a small back bend, look back. And then exhale, dive all the way forward. And then slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, we're gonna roll up. Your head is gonna be last. We're hanging like a rag doll, and we're slowly lubricating that spine, giving it some attention and love as we slowly rise up. There's no rush. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, palms pressed down. Exhale, bend your knees, scoop out the pelvis. Option A, inhale, lift the heels, squeeze. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, and then inhale, rise up. Gaze up, take a small back bend. Exhale, dive all the way forward. Let your head go. And then slowly roll up, head is last. One more, inhale, sweep the palms up. Exhale, bend your knees. Gaze forward and see if you can really pick a spot to focus on in front of you. The skin on your face is soft. Option A, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, take 1 more, inhale. Exhale, and then inhale, rise up. Take a small back bend. Exhale, dive all the way over your legs, let your head go. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step back to plank. Move through your vinyasa flow or skip it. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, take a well-deserved child's pose. Closing your eyes once again. Feel your hips really melt as they sit back. Take 1 more deep breath, inhale. And exhale, slowly tuck your toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center, stand tall, Tadasana. Great, take your feet nice and wide, and I'm gonna turn and face you. So nice and wide, toes are parallel, so they're directly facing forward, and heels are disappearing right behind them, so we're not turning out at the moment. So feel the inner legs hug together and your upper body lift up. Sweep your arms out to the side. Flip the palms, clasp your hands, lift the chest, and then slowly hinge forward, allowing your head to release And this is a big shoulder opener, so you can release the hands if you choose, whatever serves you best. And we breathe. Can we really let go of the torso so we're not holding on to it? And maybe that means we shake our head side to side. We're breathing, inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, now everybody release the palms. Pressing your feet down. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. Exhale, slightly lift the upper body. And either hands are gonna come to our hips or hands are gonna come slightly out in front of us. Wherever we're at, we have this long spine and the hips are drawing back and the crown of the head is drawing forward. So we get the longest stretch possible. We're pressing into the palms. Inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, release all the way forward. Let your head go. And slightly bend the knees. Slowly roll up. Take your time here, head is last. Bend your knees, step your feet together. Wonderful. And from here, kickstand your right foot. Turn it out to the side. And then option number 1 is to stay here. Option number 2 is to bring your foot to your shin, the inside of your shin. Option number 3 is to grab the foot, place it to the inner thigh. Hips are nice and level here, and we'll press our hands together at heart center for a tree pose. Rolling the shoulders up and down the back. Lifting the chest, gazing up slightly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, open them. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, take one more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the arms. Draw the knee in. Step the feet together and shake it out. Second side, left leg kickstands. Turn the leg out to the side and take whatever option on the shin, on the floor, or the inner leg. And then press the hands together at heart center. Lift the chest, gaze forward. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, open them. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Draw the knee in. Step your feet together and shake it out. Great. So we're going to come into one more round of this, but I'm going to give you a second option. You'll either come into a second set of tree pose or an option to take figure 4. So for figure 4, we're going to kickstand the right leg. Take the leg and take it across the thigh. And you can hoist it up there with that hand, and you can leave the hand there if you choose, or take the hands to the hips. We'll bend the bottom knee and let the leg rest on top. And for this purpose, let's flex the foot so we're really engaging the leg. And then sweep the arms up past the head, almost like chair pose. Gaze forward, breathe here, inhale. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up and release the legs. Nice. Left side, either coming into tree pose for the second time, or take the leg, cross it over the right leg. Bend your bottom knee. Flex the foot so we're pressing it against something like an imaginary wall. The leg is nice and engaged. Sink the hips low. Sweep the arms up. Gaze forward. Feel the chest expand here. Can the bottom foot really spread wide so we're not gripping? It's nice and steady. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Exhale, rise all the way up and release the feet. Very nice. Stepping back to the top of your mat. Feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and either step back to plank or lower the knees for table. We're gonna be here for 3 breaths. So inhale. Exhale wherever you're at. Again, inhale. Exhale, slightly lower the hips. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, slowly move through your vinyasa flow or skip it. And from here, slowly bend your knees. Lower them down to the mat. Untuck your back toes. And we're gonna slightly walk the hands out. So hands are a little bit past the shoulders. So usually they're underneath. Take them slightly forward. Knees are underneath the hips. Then we're gonna rock the hips forward. So now the shoulders are over the wrist. Option to stay here, keep hugging your belly button into the spine. Option to lift your right knee, bend your elbows, and hook that knee to the outside of the arm. So bending the elbows, the knee is hugging in. Take 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale, take 1 more, inhale. Exhale, release. Again, sink the hips slightly forward so shoulders are over the wrist. Hug the belly button in. Option to stay here. Option to lift the left leg, bend the elbows, hook the left leg towards the outside of the left arm, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, send it back. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Slowly bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Stand tall, Tadasana. Step that right foot back. This time, toes and hips, shoulders all point forward. Arms are gonna sweep up past the head and then hinge forward. Feel the hips pull back, arms in the crown of the head, reach, reach, reach. So we're long over the leg and then release the hands to the thigh, the shin, or to your mat. Slowly draw the forehead towards the knee. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, breathe. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, option to stay here. Option to tiptoe the hands a little bit past your leg, about a foot. Transfer the weight into the left leg and kick your right leg straight up towards the sky, standing split. And then again, draw the forehead towards the knee. Inhale, breathe. Exhale. Take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, take one more. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower the leg back and press into the feet, rise all the way up. Bend your knees, step your feet together. Awesome, left leg comes back. Chest, hips, toes, everything points forward. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. Really find the length in the spine first. So it dives over that leg and we feel the pose deepen, and then slowly draw the forehead to the knee. Inhale here. Exhale, breathe. Inhale. Exhale, take one more. Inhale. Exhale, option to tiptoe the hands forward about a foot. Rock the weight into the right foot. Kick the left foot straight up to the sky. And again, draw the forehead to the knee. Inhale here. Exhale, breathe. Again, inhale. Exhale, take one more. Keep kicking it straight up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the foot. Press into the feet, rise all the way up. Bend your knees, step your feet together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, step back to plank. And this time, everybody lower your knees. Bend the elbows, go all the way down to your belly. I'm gonna scooch back just a touch so you can see me. Great, from here, reach the arms back towards the feet. Inhale, lift the chest. Lift the legs off of the mat for locust pose. Keep reaching back, gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, breathe, take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, take one more, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Turn your right cheek to the mat, close your eyes, and soften here. Oh, and really feel that heartbeat. Notice what the pace is against the floor. Feel free to let go of any sounds that your body wants to make, maybe a big sigh. Maybe a groan or a grumble. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale, back to heart center. Inhale, lift the chest and legs again. Option to stay here, option to bend your knees, reach back for your feet. Lift the chest, lift the legs, bow pose. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Keep kicking into the hands, nice and evenly. Inhale. Exhale, take one more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Turn your left cheek to the mat. Close your eyes and melt into the floor. Taking another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, practicing that idea of non-judgment again. So it doesn't matter how well we did the pose. What matters is we did it. Whatever version you took. Again, say to yourself, I'm here, I am in this pose. Take one more breath, inhale. Exhale the hands under the shoulders and walk the arms back. We'll meet on our bottoms. We've made it down to the mat. Coming to the center, readjust. And then take your feet hips width apart. Our hands are gonna come behind the hips today. I'm gonna give you two options for reverse table today. First option is to lift the hips, lift the belly, gaze down between the knees, or take your head straight up to the sky, pressing into the feet and palms. Second option for a variation on reverse table is going to be to flex the right foot, cross it over, almost like figure four stretch, and then lift the hips once again. Breathing wherever you're at. Inhale. Exhale. Keep lifting the hips up to the sky as if they're going to float away. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Exhale. Slowly release. Good. And everybody cross your right foot over if it isn't already. We're gonna allow both knees to fall to the right. And then we're gonna twist the body over the right shoulder. And you're either gonna stay here on your palms or you're gonna come down to your forearms and release your head. So we have this twist. Closing your eyes here. Breathing wherever you're at. Take one more deep breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly rise up. Come back to your bottom. Send the legs long, shake them out. Nice, second side, flex your feet flat on your mat, hips width apart. Hands are behind the hips. Inhale, peel the hips, peel the spine off of the mat. Option to cross that left foot over and then lift your hips for a little variation. Breathing here. Exhale, breathe, take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, keep puffing up the hips towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Allow both knees to fall to the left. Sit up tall and then twist the torso to the left. And I keep flexing my foot here so it stays on top of that thigh. Twist and stay on the palms or come down to your forearms. Allow the forehead to rest on the mat and close your eyes. Take another deep breath, inhale. Exhale, one more. And slowly rise up. Come back to your bottom and release the feet and shake it out. Very nice. All right, taking your feet together and walking the ankles in towards your bottom. I'm actually going to move a little bit more to the center of my mat. Take your hands, fingers point under your ankles and thumbs are on top. Roll the shoulders back. Sit up nice and tall and then press the thighs towards the floor. Slowly curl the spine, tuck your chin, and pull on the ankles without lifting the feet. So we get this stretch in the upper back. Keep sinking the spine towards the back wall. And then inhale, lift the spine, sit up tall. And then exhale, curl. It's almost like a suction cup is taking you to the back wall. Tuck your chin. Close your eyes if that serves you. Keep pulling, pulling. So we feel the stretch between the shoulder blades, the neck. Inhale again, rise up. Take one more curl. And then inhale up. And then exhale, slowly release the spine all the way down. We're going to keep the legs where they're at. And we're going to feel the spine lengthen against the mat. Take your hands straight up to the sky as if we're holding a box between them. And then peel your head and shoulders off the mat. Reach the box right between the knees. And press your belly button down. Shoulders root back. We keep lifting the chest. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale, and then start to make little pulses forward. Breathing here. Inhale for one. And exhale. Inhale for two. And exhale. Inhale for three. And exhale, inhale for four. And exhale, inhale for five. And exhale, slowly release, flip the palms up towards the sky. Close your eyes here for reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. And feel your whole body just melt away. Imagine it's just as heavy as could be, So heavy it melts into the earth. Breathing here for a few breaths. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Slowly draw the knees together. Send them out in front of you for the best pose ever, Shavasana, rest pose. And we're going to flip the palms back up to the sky and just rock side to side, adjust yourself. If you have a layer you'd like to put on or a blanket draping over you, you can do so at this time. And slowly start to soften here. Soaking up all of the hard work you did for the last hour. And contrary to a lot of belief, Shavasana is such an important pose. It balances out all of the movement we do. So we're not pulled too far in one direction. It gives ourselves time to absorb and take in everything we've done. So give yourself permission to float away here. Your eyes soften, your shoulders hang heavy. And one last time, recall that intention that you set. And I'll call you back when it's time. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. On your next inhale, draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side and just pause for a moment. With your eyes closed, slowly rise up and come to a cross-legged position on your mat. Or legs can be out in front. Allowing your eyes to remain closed. And we'll press our hands together at heart center. Closing our practice with one round of Om tonight. And if this is something you would prefer not to do, you can sit and listen with me. So we'll inhale deeply and exhale on an Om. Here we go. Inhale. Om. Slowly bow your head into your hands and take a moment to thank yourself for being here, for making time for what you need, and for sharing your beautiful practice with everyone here, near or far. Place your right hand over your heart again and that left hand on your belly. And know that you can close your eyes at any time during your day and take a few moments to breathe mindfully, and you will be practicing yoga. And it's always here for you whenever you need it. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody.